evening, constituents.
Good evening, Dirty.
Good evening.
So we are recording this right after a exciting, South Carolina primary for the Democrats? Right before Super Tuesday.
I suppose so. I believe you said that sleepy Joe Biden.
Sleepy, creepy Joe Biden pulled off a victory, landslide victory over crazy Bernie. Biden had 48.5% of the vote, and Bernie was in second place. He got 20% of the vote. So with that puts the estimate that there's going to be no Democratic nominee going into the convention at 60%. There's a 60% chance going into the Democratic convention that they don't know who they're going to nominate to be president, which is Trump's wet dream.
Well, at the rate it's going, I don't think they'll know who they're putting up for president come November.
Yeah, so I mean, it seems like if you were to just look at the general Democratic, at all of them, at all the polls, in general, the majority of them want Bernie to win and to get the nomination. But I guess everybody else knows that if Bernie were to get the nomination, there's no chance he would beat Trump. So now all the establishment or hardcore old school Democrats are coming out and saying that there's no way they're going to nominate Bernie.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, Bernie appeals to the young kids or the super liberal people who who want all this free shit and whatever. And when you go to the battleground states or the swing states, so let me back up. That plays well in the super liberal states like Vermont, where Bernie's from, and California, where he could get fucking 90% of the vote or whatever. But when you go to the swing states or the battleground states of North Carolina, where it's super, those people are right in the middle. When you come with policies fucking way out of left field like Bernie has, those people are not going to vote for him. Yeah. So there's no chance for North Carolina win for Bernie Sanders or Florida or Ohio or Michigan. And I think that's what these Democrats are noticing and trying to rally around each other for.
Yeah, but at the same time, again, you've got 6 people still in the running, and they have no idea who the hell they really want.
Yeah, fucking. So hold on, let me.
At least if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think on the last time we did a political one, I mentioned something about CNN saying that this time Bernie's go around is kind of like Trump's, except for when you think about it, about this time, Trump was still the front runner, and it was pretty much almost pretty apparent who was going to be the nominee.
Yeah. I remember that the whole time, all those sound bites. Trump will never be president. Trump will never be the nominee. And then fast forward a few months, and there he is walking out on fucking stage.
Oh yeah. CNN wouldn't call it.
Yeah, fuck.
It was like a bad dream. No, that didn't happen.
My ass half drunk, fucking 3:30 a.m. I gotta work. I gotta be up for work at 6. CNN still hadn't called it. Donald Trump is out there giving his speech. Like, Pence came out, introduced Trump as the next president-elect. Trump starts his speech, and then CNN breaks in with their breaking news that Trump's going to be elected president.
It's just living in denial, I guess.
Yeah. But, excuse me, to go back to it, there's Bernie, Biden, Bloomberg. Jesus, all these bees. Bernie, Biden, Bloomberg, Buttigieg, and Elizabeth Warren. Those are like the top 5 of whoever's left. And I mean, really, it's probably gonna come down to Bernie, Biden, and Bloomberg.
Yeah.
Which,
and neither one of them is.
I think the biggest threat to Trump is Bloomberg, but they're not gonna nominate him.
No, they don't want him.
Because I mean, Bloomberg has more money than Trump. He's a billionaire from New York. He is fucking Trump.
Yeah, he's just left Trump.
Exactly. And if you got down to that, then Bloomberg might win. But the other two Trump will fucking destroy.
Yeah. I mean, they had 4 years.
4 years to come up with a strategy. Their strategy was, we're going to impeach him and get him taken out.
They spent 4 years on that shit instead of finding a good candidate.
Finding a good candidate, putting forth good policies.
I mean, it was just, I don't know. They just kind of dropped the ball.
They fucking fumbled it and they took a safety.
Yeah, because they were just like, oh, this will be easy. We'll be able to impeach him in no time at all. And it
took forever.
And even then, it was like, nothing happened.
Don't you fucking love it?
The incompetence? Yeah, I love the fact that our government is incompetent.
well,
I love that.
Well, and this is coming from 4 years ago. I would have told you as a hardcore Republican, Trump 2016, Make America Great Again, all that. My view has switched so much to where I wouldn't say a diehard libertarian, but I'm 100% I'm libertarian. It's not Democrat, not Republican. If there was a Democrat who came forward with good policies, I'd vote for them. But
you see, I think Lewis Black said it best in like the mid-2000s. The left and the right, it's like a bowl of shit looking at itself in the mirror.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. In I think the majority of people are libertarians. I mean, not hardcore, like...
Yeah, I don't think they know that they're libertarians.
Right. Do what you want to do, just don't fuck with me.
Because they don't really talk about the other parts. They just kind of break it down to left and right, and it's
so much more than that.
We took that little
that
fucking 50 question test or whatever the hell it was.
I think you and I were pretty close, right? We're
both. You were a little bit further right and a little bit further libertarian than me, but we were both on the same side.
We're both right-leaning libertarians, yeah. Yeah, which is basically...
I was actually closer to the center.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, so that's essentially, don't fuck with me, don't fuck with my money, marry who you want to marry, do what you want to do, just leave me alone. Yeah. And I think that's, and it's not the take away your guns, whatever. It's 100%. You have your freedom. You have your freedoms. Do what you want to do. Just don't do anything bad.
My thing is okay. We're gonna pay taxes regardless.
Right.
Fucking put it to good use. Actually use it to do some fucking good.
Yes, which
And you might think that I'm talking about welfare or anything like that. Not necessarily.
I would agree with that statement, like just at face value. But then when you think about it, and we've been paying taxes to the government for the last 200 years, and they haven't been able to fucking do anything, maybe we should just be able to keep our own goddamn money and decide what we do
Well, I
with
think
it.
it's stupid. We paid the federal government and the state and the city.
And sales tax and property tax.
Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous.
That's fucking stupid. You purchase a piece of property and then you have to pay tax on that property.
And keep paying tax.
And yes, every year. In what fucking
after
world
you
does
own
that make sense?
Even after you own
Yes. You could buy a house cash right now and still every year you got to pay tax on it.
And the death tax.
Yeah. That's I don't think I brought it up on here. I don't know if I brought it up to you, but I brought it up to somebody. I saw something that said to get away from that death taxes, if you're old and rich and get ready to die, or you just know you're old and rich, don't make a will, don't do any of that, because then whoever you give your stuff to is going to have to pay taxes on that. Just give out gifts before you die. If you've got $80 million and you've got kids and friends and family who you want to pay, give out 79 of those $1 million and then leave that last million for your last couple of years.
Yeah.
Right? They can't come after it then.
Like, it's also kind of stupid, too. Because let's say, like in the car, when I had the Beretta.
Mm-hmm.
Alright?
That
So you're
beautiful
allowed,
piece of
like,
machinery.
Yeah, like DMV's like, you're allowed one free gift. And I'm like,
It was a gift.
yeah. So why am I paying more? Why am I paying more to plate this motherfucker than what
Right.
this car is worth?
Right.
And I paid like, I don't know, $60.
You paid what?
I paid like $60.
Oh, to plate it?
Yeah, and I don't think that car was worth 50.
That car was the biggest piece of shit. I remember you washing it and having flakes on your windshield from the paint.
Bet that car was a pussy wagon in its heyday.
I would tend to disagree with that.
I'm talking when the paint was fresh.
25 years ago.
Yeah. Something like that. Something like that.
24 years ago. This was 97, so it came out in 96.
Funny too, because my mom's first car, which she got when she was like 39,
Mm-hmm.
was a Beretta.
Was it the Beretta that you had?
No, hers was red. Lasted a bit longer than mine.
God. I remember fucking, I don't know why, but we had to switch car. Why did we have to switch cars that time?
Yeah, switch cars?
Because I was in your car and I was working at the bank, so I'm in like slacks, a dress shirt, and tie.
You had
Like
to get something fixed on your car or something?
maybe I don't fucking know, but I remember going to the gas station like, oh god damn it, this thing. Fucking dressed to the nines, and then get out of a 97 Beretta with 60% of its paint missing.
60% paint. It just...
You
You couldn't tell the difference between the light blue paint and the
silver
underneath.
metal. That was amazing.
I know, and that thing, like, I just remember that there was always oil in the car.
What do you
Like,
mean?
underneath the fucking passenger seat.
I don't remember that.
I do. I remember I was like, oh man, I'm gonna spruce this up, and I got some seat covers and shit, right? And for some reason, there was oil on the fucking. There must have been oil on the passenger seat. Cause like, I remember there was like this wet spot, and like I lift up my hand, there's like oil on my hand. Like, what the fuck is this from?
How do you get oil on the seat? How does that happen?
I remember when when I had to get the brakes done, the dude told me it was just like, it's like, if I were you, I really wouldn't put any work into this car. Not really worth it. And I was like, yeah.
Nah.
What are you talking about, bro?
I got rims on order.
I put rims on that motherfucker. I remember I lost a hubcap. I remember I had one hubcap at one point.
When you make it big, I'm gonna need you to buy another fucking 97 Beretta and pimp it the fuck out.
Dude.
Like old school pimp my ride shit.
Yeah. Like fucking put a TV in there. I have like a 40-inch in there.
Put a PS2 in it.
That'd be hard to get a hold of. Yeah. I'm liking where you're going with this. Put a jet engine in that bitch. Watch the doors come off when you start it up. You put your foot on the gas and I fall through the seat rattles so much and I fall through the bottom of the car.
That would be so fucking amazing.
God damn. Hey, but it got me to the liquor store plenty of times.
That's all you really need.
Yeah. Well, that's all I need back then.
Still all you need.
Dude, I remember one time I tried to take fucking Brienne out.
Oh God, you put a woman in that car?
No, she wouldn't get in the motherfucker. She's like, drive to work and I'll pick you up in my car. And I was like, alright. I was like, fair enough.
How many girls did you get in that car?
In the Beretta?
Yeah.
Oh, I got 0. Hey, mine. Shit, I didn't get a girl in the car until the Grand Am.
Oh my
And hell, it took like 6 months after the Grand Am. It took like a year or two after that.
Yeah, it happens.
Hey, you know.
Oh my God.
Some of us more than others. Oh, but we were talking about politics.
We can circle back there.
Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing. Politics, shitty cars.
Yeah. When I had the fucking talent and the air conditioning went out, that was that summer that I was with Deanna. And we were hanging out and like we were like making out and stuff and like getting like hot and heavy, but then Becky called or texted me, was like, I need you to go get Tam from school. So I'm like, God damn it, aight. So me and Deanna get in my car. It's fucking like, it's over 90 out, and out here it was high humidity too, so it was that thick, nasty heat.
Yeah.
We get to the middle school. We waited for 45 minutes for this cocksucker because he was in there talking to his friends. And then we get back to the house. We go to start making out again, and she's like, I'm too sweaty. I feel gross. I can't do this. That motherfucker cock blocked me. Well, so did my car. I don't know why I started with the story, but we're talking about shitty cars, and I just remember that I love that car, but the fact that there's no air conditioning in there prevented me from getting any that day. And that.
Oh, it's also like a really bad time.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like, dude, like, like the fucking trailer I'm in now, like, there's no AC.
Uh-huh.
And I remember, like, last spring, it got to be, like, 70. And if the sun was out, I'm like, no, we ain't fucking right now. No, it's too fucking hot in here. Get away from me.
Yeah.
Like, you fucking
Yeah,
Sit at the foot of the bed.
yeah. That's the thing. If it's like super hot like that, I cannot fuck. I cannot have sex. I cannot whack off.
Nah, I can whack off.
I get. I don't know about you, but I get like too into it and I like overheat myself. So like now
Well, at this point, I got a fan that's constantly blowing on me when
Oh,
I'm in the
okay.
room, so I'm always like, all right, I gotta keep myself cooled down.
See, all right, time to jack off. Pull the fan over, blowing it directly on your balls.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can do that. Like, my bedroom door doesn't close on its own, so I have
Oh
to, like,
God.
put a clothes basket in front.
I thought you were gonna say close sign.
Be back in 15.
Oh my God, I love it. Well, I gotta get another sip. Do you want some of this?
No, I'm good. I ain't gonna lie. So, all day today, it's been like failed attempt after failed attempt. I've been trying to get laid all day.
Why you didn't text me?
Huh?
Anyways.
I just really hoping something would go through.
Nothing came of it?
Dude, like, if that girl would have fucking texted back, like, come on now. Who's trying to meet up with someone on fucking Whisper, right? You know, that's my thought, right?
Yeah.
It's like, and I chose, like I said, like, how about like 3:30, 4 o'clock, you know,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that your dad was leaving at 3.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just gonna be like, hey, let me get that fucking, let me get that, the garage door opener.
You gonna take her to your house?
Oh, welcome to my lovely abode.
Oh, shit. Oh, I...
Don't leave anything behind.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I've got a date tomorrow. I had one today, but that didn't pan out, so we reschedule for tomorrow.
Yeah. Why didn't that pan out?
I was busy. Didn't feel good.
Right.
Um,
Busy.
yeah. Playing fuck games.
Yeah. Fuck games.
I literally spent like all day today playing porn games.
Any specific ones?
Uh,
Good Girl Gone Bad?
I played Good Girl Gone Bad a little bit. Another one is called Long Trip to Your Mom's House, which is deceiving because it's not like incest is not a theme in it.
So you're disappointed?
Another one, I'll have to show you this one. I was playing this most called Naughty Liana. I can send you the link to download it.
Speaking of which, I have my paddle on me.
But I played a little bit of Summertime Saga too. That's got to be the best fuck game, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of like graphics and like actually playing and like, it's not like a lot of these where it's just a million lines of dialogue and then you have to say yes or no. Like you've actually got to like play the game, you know?
Yeah, I know, but at the same time though, like I wish they had like the graphics of House Party.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you never get me out of the house. You never get me out of your house. You have a computer.
Dirty, I need my computer. I'm playing a game. It's my fucking computer.
Excuse me. Leave.
So when you say graphics house party, do you mean like the actual interactivity of it, like being able to?
I'm talking about everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You can just press a button on House Party and whip your dick out.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine Summertime Saga with that, like, actually, like, walking around, like, being able to play it, like, on a console or on a keyboard or whatever?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Fuck.
It'd make me feel like I'm getting laid. For once.
I'm gonna have to check that for any new updates and then see if we can play. Did you remember I found the, like, not cheese, but like the codes to go into like change like titty sizes and stuff, and such a picture of that one girl that was sitting down, like her titties like took up the entire room.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But anyways, as I was saying, I got a date tomorrow, and this girl looks like a semi less attractive version of my ex. Like, it looks like it could be her sister.
You're not gonna, like, tell this one about the podcast, right? Because that might be stupid after you just said a semi-less attractive version.
Well, we're 25 minutes into it. If I were to ever tell her about it, she's not going to listen to 15 full episodes. Fucking nobody's going to do that.
No one does. Yet, for the impeachment one.
Yeah, we're up over, I think, 1,200 views with that one.
Surprising.
I know. Everything else has like fucking 4.
Yeah.
I gotta stop drinking this fucking Fireball shit.
I just want to know how the hell they got to the YouTube.
I have no idea, but I did get an email. This might fuck us. That said our ad account was permanently banned because of the content of our whatever said the content of your uploads or some shit like that.
Oh wait, our ad account?
Yeah. So we cannot pay for ads.
When did you get this email?
When?
Yeah.
Within the last week.
I wonder if it has anything to do with you dropping the N-word on the podcast.
I didn't drop an N-word on no podcast.
Oh yeah, you did. A couple times. On one podcast.
What word did I say?
You know the word. It
Naughty?
starts off like night.
Naughty?
No. How do you spell naughty?
N-I.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking YouTube is ridiculous.
Yeah, you know. It's what they do.
Little do they know I identify as a black trans woman.
Ooh. Identify as an Apache helicopter.
Hell yeah.
That makes me actually have a greater percentage of Native American blood if I'm an Apache helicopter than Elizabeth Warren.
Oh, man. I hate that cunt.
You know, I kind of want to do one of those, is it 23andMe, where like it traces it back and gives you your ancestry?
That's one of them, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that just to see what I am. I assume by the drinking I have to be part Irish.
Yeah. I told Cameron, our black friend, that I want to do one of those, and if any African comes up, that is my N-word pass. I'm gonna have that shit like ready, saved in my phone. I'm gonna fling that word around, and when somebody says something, be like, actually, I am 2% North African.
Yeah, but you got the skin color of the white guys in South Africa.
But to be fair, I'm fucking darker than she is.
You're just dirty.
I'm not dirty. You're dirty.
True. What if it came back on me and it was like, you are 50% black? Oh my gosh. And I'd be like, why didn't I get the dick?
Sorry, I dropped my cigarette on the floor. Would you use that as an N-word pass?
No, because
you would have to. You would have to.
No, because even if I had it on my phone, no one would believe me. They'd be like, "That's not how you spell Jew."
Have you seen Conan on the Colbert Report or the Colbert's show, talking about his DNA test?
No.
Conan was like, he took a DNA test through his doctor, and the doctor was like, I've been doing this for 25 years. You are 100% Irish. This is the first time I've ever seen anybody 100% anything. And he goes on, and the doctor goes, Irish people aren't 100% Irish. They're 95% Irish. They've got some Scottish or whatever mixed in. Conan's all proud. He's like, so what does this mean? He goes, and the doctor goes, it means you're inbred. In that tone of voice.
How far back?
And Conan then went on to say that in the 1800s, an Irish clan moved into some part of wherever he's from, New York or Massachusetts, and they just basically stayed in this little section and just had sex and bred with each other.
I like that you're kind of censoring yourself.
What do you mean? I said had sex instead of fucked?
Mm-hmm.
Just what came out.
Yeah, but like you made a conscious effort on that one.
I don't think so.
I think you did. Because like normally you just be like, they're just like fucking. Just a lot of fucking going around. They didn't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, we're related, but that's fine. Did you know that Irish people?
Wait, is this fact or you just...
This is fact.
Okay.
If you take a sample of their blood, you will find 50% potato in it.
I feel like that's not a fact.
I'm telling you. It's like 50% potato and 50% whiskey.
I could see the 50% whiskey. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I got fucked. I got Irish big drinkers and German big drinkers in my fucking blood.
What are you talking about that? How did you get fucked?
Well, I mean, I love drinking and how it makes me feel, but sometimes I wonder what...
The problem is that sometimes you drink a little bit too much and your pee-pee doesn't work right.
Yeah. Guilty as charged.
I've been fucked up before, but like, my pee-pee works.
Yeah, but I mean, have you ever been like that borderline blackout drunk with the girl?
Hold on. And I've been with way less pretty girls than you.
I feel like that might have something to do with it too, to where like, if I were with a much more attractive girl, it would work. But I've got the fucking Big Show or whoever, and my dick
trying to slap it like, come on now, wake up.
My dick's like, no, I'm not fuck.
Or you're like, stay asleep.
Yeah, my dick's like, we are too fucked up. I'm not waking up for this.
I'm not letting you do this.
Yeah.
Not today, bro.
God, the stupid fucking choices I make when I'm drinking. Like the Big Show.
I should do one of those ancestry things.
I
did tell you about the one time I was dating a chick and her family thought that I was like part black, right?
Who in the fuck?
Because I had the Jufro going on, right? And it was looking all Jerry curled up because I had just like gotten out of the shower and just let air dry it and shit. So it was like tight curls. Yeah, because like 20 minutes after we left, her fucking mom texted her and she's like, so is he part black? Because, you know, they were saying some black jokes and shit. And like, you know, I wasn't partaking in that.
You should have said yes.
Oh, I told her, 100%. You tell him, no, I'm not part black. I am 100%.
my god. The next girl you talk to, I'm gonna need you to con her into thinking you're black.
I gotta get some baseball caps. Wear my pants low.
Do-rag.
Or just, fuckboy it up.
Yeah. Yep. You can be a fuckboy.
Never buying me shit all the time. I'll get you back. Pretend like I don't have a job. Pretend like I don't have a job. I'm making more money than her and still having her buy me shit.
Do it.
I think they call those sugar mamas.
Fuck. Just thinking about you in that situation is so fucking hilarious.
You give me a sugar mama. Get them kind of maybe a little bit older than me. They're making good money.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I don't mind spoiling you. I'm like, how about all the time?
We got from politics all the way to you getting a sugar mama being a fuckboy.
It's part of the American dream, I think.
That's why all those people immigrated
maybe I'm a
here.
Bernie fan because I'm on some free shit. See, it goes back around to politics.
You fucking piece of shit. Fuck.
Oh, so Super Tuesday is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
What states are involved in Super Tuesday?
Fucking
I think we should go through. I think we should go through and try and give our amateur projection on who's going to prevail in what state.
All right, hold on. Let me find this. Okay, so I'm not going to click on these until after we talk about it. The first one is California. I'm going to say Bernie will win California easily.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Bernie is projected to win. Bernie has a 80% chance of winning California. Biden is in second place with a 3% chance of winning California.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What's Elizabeth Warren got? 0.0.
Elizabeth Warren has a 1% chance.
All right.
Okay, next one is Texas. I'm gonna guess Texas is Biden.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Biden has a 51% chance of winning. Bernie has a 42% chance of winning Texas.
All right. And I'm going to say Colorado is on Super Tuesday, yes?
We'll get there, but yes. Next is North Carolina. I'm going to say Biden again.
Yes.
Yep, Biden has a 69% chance of winning. Bernie is in second place with a 21% chance of winning. Virginia's next. I'm going to go with Biden. Yeah, let's see. Yep, Biden has a 50% chance of winning. Bernie has a 39% chance of winning. Massachusetts.
I'm gonna say Bernie.
That's got to be Bernie. It's got to be Bernie. Yep, Bernie with a 63% chance of winning. Elizabeth Warren is in second with a 29% chance of winning.
Look at that.
Huh?
Look at that.
Minnesota's next. I think Klobuchar's from there, so I would guess she's up there.
I'm actually going to say Bernie.
But I would say if it's not Klobuchar, it's I would guess Bernie if it's not Klobuchar. Klobuchar is forecasted to win. She's got a 57% chance of winning. Bernie's in second with a 39% chance.
Jesus Christ. So then the rest of them split up 4%.
Yeah. Okay, Colorado's next.
Oh, it's Bernie.
I would say it's got to be Bernie. Yep, Bernie has a 85% chance. Biden is in second with a 6% chance. Tennessee's up next.
Oof.
Yeah, I would say Tennessee has to be Biden. It is Biden with the 61% chance. Bernie's got a 24% chance. Next up is Alabama.
Biden.
Biden. Biden has a 78% chance. Bloomberg has an 11% chance of winning. Those fucking people from Alabama don't want shit to do with Bernie.
No.
Oklahoma's next. That's got to be Biden as well.
Yeah, Biden. I'm guessing Biden and Bloomberg is 1 and 2.
Yep. Biden has a 45% chance. Bloomberg has a 26% chance of winning. I need another smoke. God damn it. And I gotta get another drink. Hold on. Okay, next after Oklahoma is Arkansas. It's gotta be Biden again. Let's see. Biden's in first place, 39% chance of winning. Bernie's in second with a 29% chance, but Bernie's been falling while Bloomberg's been rising. Bloomberg has 21% chance, so it's.
Did you say Biden's been falling?
Sorry, Bernie's been falling. Biden's been rising. Bernie's been falling as Bloomberg's been rising. In Arkansas. Ooh, a tricky one. Utah's up next.
This one might be Bloomberg. No. I'm gonna say Bloomberg might be second.
I'll say Biden and Bloomberg.
I'll say Bernie and Bloomberg.
You're probably right. Oh, what the fuck? Bernie and Warren, followed by Bloomberg. Bernie has an 88% chance of winning. Warren has a 5% chance. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, next one is Maine. That's fucking Bernie all the way.
Yeah, Bernie. Be funny if it was Bloomberg, though.
Bernie has a 67% chance of winning. Biden has a 12% chance. Okay, next up is Vermont.
Bernie.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer there. Bernie has a greater than 99% chance of winning. Vermont.
Alright, might as well call that one.
American Samoa is the last one on Super Tuesday. I don't know.
What the fuck? What?
American Samoa, the island of Samoa.
Alright.
They get to vote in like primaries and shit, but they don't get to vote in the actual presidential race. I'm just gonna take a stab and say Bernie. What?
That's so crazy, though. So they don't get a vote in the real election, but, to elect the ones to get elected, they get a vote.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yep. And it's kind of funny, too. Like, Washington, D.C. is the same way.
Because it's actually part of Maryland?
No, Washington, D.C.'s... Washington, D.C. It's not part of anything. So
yeah, but I thought it was actually kind of like in Maryland.
It's in Maryland and Virginia. It's like right on the line, but
also you can't have the capital fucking.
But the whole thing is Do you remember from school the whole no taxation without representation deal?
Yeah, that fucking.
Well, like that's what the people in Washington D.C. That's what they deal with. If you live in D.C., you get taxed, but you have no representation in Congress or anything. And their license plates actually say, I don't know if they still do, but at one point they said taxation without representation or something like that. But anyways, okay, American Samoa. I'm guessing Bernie I don't know why.
I'll just throw a curveball in there and say Warren.
So for like Mayor Pete. Um, Bernie has a 36% chance of winning. Biden is in second with a 30% chance of winning.
Huh. And that was the last one for Super Tuesday?
Yep, that's the last one. So, it sounds like if these go as projected, it's going to be what I like to call a clusterfuck for them. They're going to come through because Super Tuesday was big in the 2016 Republican election, but it narrowed it down. But Indiana was what finally solidified 100% Trump. Because I think like Cruz or Rubio. No, Rubio dropped out I think after Florida. But Cruz dropped out after Indiana. And that was like,
Well, Cruz should have dropped out beforehand.
yeah, but
He had, in that, yeah, I didn't quite understand that. Because he just kind of stuck around there even though like, he was so far behind.
did you vote in those primaries?
No.
Have you ever voted?
No.
Why? Why not? You've got to vote this time around.
Possibly.
You're gonna vote. We're gonna do a live podcast about the election. Okay.
Right. But, like, how mad will you be if, like, I don't know, once inauguration comes in, and I'm like, I didn't vote at all.
No, you and I were going to the fucking voting booth together.
Gonna hold my hand or something while we do this?
Yeah.
I might vote.
You gotta vote.
Mainly because...
Just on principle, if it's on a fucking like Trump and Bernie, you have to vote.
Yeah, true. I don't want Bernie.
Right.
That's a scary thought.
That is a...
And who the fuck in their right minds would vote for someone that's 102 years old?
If you vote for Bernie, you're really voting for whoever his vice president is.
Like, Bernie has a better chance of winning the presidency than he does surviving the next 4 years.
True. Yes. Yes, that is true. This is going to be interesting and amazing, and we're going to have to live stream the debates.
Alright, I have a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, this is going to be like multiple questions.
Okay.
So let's say, because we're just going to assume that there's not going to be a real candidate when it goes to the convention.
Right.
So if it's Bernie, you're going to vote for Trump.
Yep.
If it's Biden, probably Trump.
Trump.
Bloomberg.
Probably Trump, because I feel like, and I don't know this for a fact, I've got to pay more attention to Bloomberg, but I feel like Bloomberg is anti-gun.
I have that feeling with the way New York is, that he is very anti-gun.
Yes. Yeah. And
which is a scary. I don't know what's a scarier thought. Bernie wanting to tax the shit out of everyone, and for air quotes free shit,
mm-hmm.
or Bloomberg trying to take away everyone's guns.
Well, Bernie also wants to take away the guns. So
All right. So I guess
Bernie is the
Bernie wants
eviler of the two
everything.
evils.
Yeah, Bernie wants everything. He's not only stealing purses, he's fucking. Give me that shit.
Yeah. And that's you saw the fucking Facebook argument. Did you see that Facebook argument I got into?
I did not look at it. Only thing I saw the one dude comment on the meme that you posted.
Yep.
And underneath that, I could see one of your comments.
Mm-hmm.
But, it cuts off, and I was like, I'm not even getting into it. Because, alright. And the reason I didn't do this, because I got into some shit on my old Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
When Kaepernick kneeled for the anthem.
Right.
Where I got like a lot of shit on Facebook for being, air quotes, racist. Even though I brought no race into this.
Right. Right.
In fact, I even said, I didn't even mention anything. Because I said, what did I say? Because it was like one of those NFL memes pages, right?
Uh-huh.
And I said, and it was like the breaking news. It was like an actual news story, and it was, fucking Kaepernick kneeling during the anthem. And I said, yeah, because that's what they pay you to do.
Yeah, I mean,
I said, like, you're a fucking football player. You play in the game
for millions of dollars.
to fucking stand.
It's part of your job. Yeah, that's the thing. For these people to fucking protest.
My thing on that is you're kneeling during the national anthem, which they're doing for the people overseas fighting for the country. You're not like it's more disrespectful for that than to protest the police. And again, you go to Chicago and you get shot 16 times because you're black. I understand that.
Right.
But not during the national anthem when they're doing it for the people across.
Yeah. I totally get what you're saying. And
However, I got called racist for that on multiple occasions. Like, I had people fucking direct messaging me.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. They weren't even sticking to the fucking page. They were going on my profile and messaging me.
That's fucking hilarious. No, but the argument I got into with this kid, person, guy, whatever he is, it was just one of those stupid fucking memes about, like, Bernie having a whacked out idea and, like, the general public's reaction to it or whatever. And this kid's trying to argue with me, and at first I'm like, I'm trying to, like, not argue with him, but then I'm like, okay, so, like, he's posting these studies and stuff, so he's posting these articles from these far left-wing sources, and I'm, like, saying, like, this is why you cannot trust these, because of this, and I'm, like, proving that. It's like, well, in the stuff that I'm saying, like, as I'm disproving one thing he says, it's like, yeah, well, but what about this? And then I disprove that, and it's like, okay, but what about this? And it's just an endless fucking cycle of bullshit.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point, to where, I'm sorry. To where I commented, I'm like, okay, look, this has gotten out of hand. I'm just going to hide all of these comments because this is just ridiculous and we're getting nowhere. And let me see if I can find it. He commented, hold on, this got to be in here somewhere. I got so much bullshit Facebook notifications. I hate this so much. he commented and said and quoted something that I didn't say, but he acted like it was a direct quote to me. Better things for our communities at large aren't possible because people are selfish, and I will censor this. After I said, like, look, this is a fucking meme. I'm just having fun. I'm gonna hide all this. And he said that. I'm thinking, these fucking Bernie bros. So I said, okay, bro, unhidden for you. And he liked it. But then, oh, he posted a picture that said, if you think Bernie's plans are expensive, wait until you hear how much it costs to kill 1 million Iraqis for oil. Talking about the Iraq War, right?
Actually, I like to think that it costs a lot less.
So, Bernie's...
We actually have a budget for that right now.
I went through and I researched the numbers. Bernie's plan for Medicare for All is at best $30 trillion. So I said, the Iraq War was a horrible decision with shaky reasoning at best and a war crime at worst, but come on. The whole war cost at most $2.4 trillion. Less than 10% of what Bernie's Medicare for All plan is. The numbers of total deaths are... It's all over the place, but the most consistent number is 500,000. Still way too many, but half of what this thing he posted says. And the last part of his thing was saying that we went into Iraq to get all their oil. But the numbers say out of the last 20 years, from now all the way back to the year 2000, the year we imported the most oil from Iraq was 2001, which is before we went to Iraq. We went to Iraq in 2003. In 2001, we imported 300,000 barrels of oil per day from Iraq, right?
All right.
For comparison, in that same year, from Canada, we imported 1.8 million barrels of oil per day. So we imported oil 6 times more from Canada than we did from Iraq back then. So it's not like we went to Iraq to steal all this oil, because we get more of our oil from fucking Canada than we do from Iraq.
And besides, it's probably... I feel like it would cost more to go in there and steal oil from there and then bring it all back.
Right. These people just don't fucking get it.
Well, it's like, again, the fucking Facebook. Well, the old Facebook. Remember, I ended up deleting someone on my friends list. I actually used to be pretty good friends with him. But he was saying some outlandish.
Somebody from school?
Yeah.
Who?
Alan.
The one that had a last name but changed it?
Yeah.
Yep. Had a last name but changed it. He's always had a last name.
Yeah. He has the last name. But yeah, no, because it was God, I guess it would have been probably around the Kaepernick time. Remember? Because I said Chicago getting shot 16 times.
Right.
Well, in Chicago, someone did get shot 16 times. A black guy got shot 16 times.
Uh-huh.
And he had a knife. And I remember, I had, shared the video. Well, I had also... I had saw the video earlier in the day, and I made a post on Facebook, one of my funny posts, that never got any goddamn respect. And it was about how I said I said in the post that I posted before I shared the video was I always tried the speed limit because I'm afraid that if I get pulled over by the cops, they'll see the curly hair and pull me out of the car and shove a nightstick up my ass. Alright. So then I shared the video. And again, I don't mind cops. However, 16 times seems a bit excessive to me.
Yeah. Especially
Especially when they have a knife and they're walking away from the cops. And he said something, and it was very pro-cop, and he's like, well, I mean, he had a weapon, and he should have put it down. I'm like, so they shoot him 16 times in the fucking back?
Right.
They're taught to shoot you in the leg.
Yeah, something there does not compute.
and it's just kind of to this like back and forth, and I'm like, all right, I'm not dealing with this fucking stupidity. Why would I deal with this?
Yeah, no, these people are fucking idiots, man.
Like, yeah, I'm all for cops. Someone breaks into my house, I'll call the cops. Mainly because I don't have a gun. Take the law into my own hands.
Right.
I've seen Gran Torino.
It's a good fucking movie. That is a great fucking movie.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie. Dude, I didn't watch it all the way through until like a couple of years ago.
Seriously?
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god, I was so surprised with all the shit he was saying to him.
I know.
Yeah, he was...
We're going to have to watch that again sometime soon.
Oh, that was great.
That's a beautiful movie.
No, God. Now I think, man, I got into a lot of bullshit for a lot of shit I was saying on Facebook.
Dropping M-bombs all over the
I
place.
didn't
Advocating for slavery.
Not entirely. But, no, it was usually, no, because I always did talk about the cop, because, like, it was always, like, that was, like, a time, that was weird, too, because, like, thinking back on it, because Obama was president, Trump hadn't been elected yet.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like every week, I remember, like the cops were in the news for shooting someone. Ferguson, Missouri.
Michael Brown.
Holy shit. Did I actually get that right?
It was Ferguson, Missouri.
Cops. Was that cops that did that?
Cop shot him, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a driver in Ferguson, Missouri when all that shit was going on. He was stuck there for something, and he called in like he was freaking out, like terrified that they were going to get him. Because the black people were just pulling white people out of cars and just beating the shit out of them.
Yeah. Same time. I can see that. To a certain degree.
Uh-huh.
I mean, let's face it. There's a lot of well, I shouldn't say a lot. But, like, because Ferguson, I mean, small town cops have, like, they act like they have the biggest dicks.
Almost all cops act like that. I mean, you've ran into cops out here.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to get pulled over. What the fuck? Whoa, hold up. Hey, bring that back up. Bring that up, Jamie.
Jamie, pull that shit up.
She's got some big old tits.
I know.
God damn.
Hold on, look. She sent me that too. Those things are fucking huge.
Those are massive.
I know, they're H cups.
No shit. What was it talking about?
Police?
Oh yeah. She might be able to get away with some shit. Yeah. No, like I wouldn't want to get pulled over by the Elkhart police. Those are the ones that get put on the fucking news for beating the shit out of suspect on national news. You remember that? That shit was on the national news.
What?
The Elkhart cops beating the shit out of dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, and my brother, I remember my oldest brother, he didn't believe me. I was like, yeah, no, they were on CNN for beating the shit out of that guy.
The dude was like handcuffed in a chair, wasn't he, or something? Yeah.
And he's like, wait a second, that was Elkhart? Like, yeah, that was Elkhart.
Yeah. Fucking idiots.
And on video. In a fucking room with a camera.
Yep.
What kind of fucking moron do you have to be to beat the shit out of someone in a chair? And they like tackled him while he was in the chair?
Yeah,
and
like
threw him
cuffed
to
in the
ground?
chair.
Like, I remember seeing it at first. Like, at first I was like, oh, this is probably, because the video didn't play. I was like, oh, this is probably one of those fucking clickbait ones.
Right.
So, I clicked on it. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not a good look.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to get pulled over. End up saying some sarcastic shit, get pulled out. Playing nightstick or a flashlight with them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's some
Although,
scary shit.
at the same time, I wouldn't mind getting pulled over by the all-car cops because as soon as they lay a hand on me, I'm going taking that city down. I'm gonna own
Call the
that city.
NAACP.
I'm gonna fucking own that city. Like I'm gonna bankrupt the shit out of that city. I'm gonna buy up all the property and kick everyone out.
Gonna rename it Dirt Town.
Yeah. Get you a house out there for $2. We'll have multiple studios.
Just turn the courthouse into a studio.
Dude, like, shit, nowadays, if I see, like, a patch of ice in the gas station, the first thing I think of is, man, if I slip and fall, I'm
gonna own this gas station.
Here. Huh?
I'm gonna own this gas station.
No, well, I don't know about own it, but I'm definitely gonna take all the money from it.
My asshole.
I'll be like, help! Help!
I tripped and fell.
That's my back. I'm just showing up in the court with the fucking, in the wheelchair with the computer that talks for me. I'm like, I used to love to walk. Before that tragic day.
Yeah, and the hair PI to follow you. And you get home, you poke your head out the handicap van, looking around. And you're like, crip walking into the house.
Fucking go in there, shut the blinds, and then I got the music turned up. I'm in there fucking dancing and
Twerking.
My brother used to do some shit like that when he got hurt at work.
He said twerk?
No, but like I guess they were like, because, you know, workman's comp, they'll fucking hire a PI to investigate if it's like a back injury.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he would get out, like, he'd come out, his back was fine. I'll say, no, I don't give a fuck. His back was fine.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I picked him up a few times. And he'd walk out of the house, he'd be holding his back and his shit. He got into the car, and this is like the first time, and I'm like, "Hi, back hurting you?" He's like, "No, not at all." He played that shit off for like 3 months.
I feel great.
Dude, he ended up getting, he didn't get like a check from workman's comp for like 30 plus days.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they sent him like fucking $2,000 in one check, and then like he got checks for like the next 4 months.
Nice.
Dude, he got checks even after he got a new job. And his lawyer's like, cash them. Now.
Right?
Cash them.
Yeah.
Now. Cause like he had just started the job, and he called up his lawyer. He's like, yeah, no, I mean they sent these checks, and his lawyer's like, cash them now. Cash every single one of them. He had like 10 checks.
Holy shit.
So he had like another $3,000.
That's fucking nice.
Oh yeah, it was like he fucking got his tax return in July.
That is
Motherfucker was
amazing.
going to Buffalo Wild Wings like twice a week.
What happened with him when he got arrested at the Chili's? It was Chili's, right?
Yeah, it was Chili's or Applebee's. I think it was Chili's.
What happened?
Yeah. Alright. So, he went to like Chili's after work one day. and he took a trolley there, and he messaged me, and he's like, "Hey, can you pick me up at Chili's?" I'm like, "All right, whatever." So I show up there, and there's like an ambulance there, a fire truck. I'm like, that's weird. I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for him, I'm texting him, I'm not getting a response. So I'm sitting there for like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, fuck this. I'm going home. Alright. Don't hear anything. Doesn't come back. Like, this. Alright. He probably got drunk. Probably met some woman with loose morals.
Right.
Alright. Fucking next day. This one we're at the hotel. Now, I didn't know my dad showed up. I just remember I was in the bathroom taking a shit, and I fucking pounding on the door. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, so like I go up, I'm like, pull pants up, wipe a little bit. Go to the door, no one's there. Like, what the fuck? I just rushed through this. About 30 minutes later, I get a call from my dad. Your fucking brother. He's in jail. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what for what? And he's like, fucking headbutted a cop. Spit on a cop and headbutted a cop. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Did you ever find out, like, all the events leading up to that? Like, why that happened?
I have a feeling because, and I had seen it a few different times. I have a feeling he was sitting there at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably someone at the bar that was like being very loud and obnoxious and probably not towards him, but like towards the bartenders or the waitresses.
Right.
And I'm sure he probably said something, and then then probably said something to that guy. That guy said something to him, and probably something happened, and then the cops show up. Because I think he was outside. He was outside waiting for me.
Mm.
And the cops pulled up. I guess Chili's called the cops. And then like, have you been drinking tonight? And they got him on public intoxication. He's sitting outside of Chili's.
Are you serious? Oh.
So he got into it. And here, according to him, what happened is, so they were putting the handcuffs on him, and he said, hey, be careful. I've dislocated this shoulder like 6 times. They put the handcuffs on, and then they fucking pulled on him, and his shoulder came out. Oh. So when that happened, he fucking headbutted the cop and fucking charged him while he was handcuffed and fucking pinned the cop. And and this is how great the cops are. He's handcuffed, and the cop is pinned by a guy that's handcuffed with a dislocated shoulder. And they've also broke his glasses.
Oh, I fucking love it.
Yes, so actually, he got off on the headbutting because they dislocated his shoulder. Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Nice. So what did he get charged with then?
Intimidation.
Just
and probably in public intoxication too, or something.
That's fucking crazy. That's amazing. All right, dude. I'm blind as fuck, but we've been at this one for well over an hour.
Oh yeah.
You got anything more to add?
I do not.
All right, neither do I. We'll be back after Super Tuesday.
And hopefully the Democrats still don't have a front runner.
I'm sure they won't.
Yeah, it'll be hard to choose. And wouldn't it be funny though if they just chose someone that didn't win like any of the states, and they're like, all right, Warren, you're up.
Oh no. Oh no. End this now before I throw up.
Well, it really wouldn't matter. The only one that could possibly beat Trump, in my opinion, is Bloomberg.
Yeah, without a doubt. But I just don't want
Warren, she'd just be going out there just to get killed.
I just don't want to hear fucking Pocahontas for
the
next...
but wouldn't you want, in
the
debates, wouldn't you want to hear him call her Pocahontas? Okay, Pocahontas. And then, like, every time be like, that's a higher percentage than...
Oh my god. Okay, Dirty, let's end this.
All right. Goodbye.